Those are new players for Ultra Prime because Talia is somewhat decent, but you got a Snowball, and then you got a Scion Braum. A lot of pressure on one of the new guns here for Ultra Prime. Liking what we're seeing from Ultra Prime early. They have a succinct plan, understand what lanes they should have priority in, and capitalizing on it right now by picking on 5. Can break out. Who moves the first pawn forward? It's Aki with the Vault Breaker. Gonna drop on top, but a great combo from Saber. Gets Satap down to about half HP, but here comes the trade back. Charm's gonna land. Great flat forward on the headbutt pulverize, and Saber falls. Great aggressiveness there from Feather. One of the key facilitating contributors to this TT roster. Might have just got them the Dragon and the first crack and kill count.
And it's just a mistake right there out of Saber, not recognizing that he's down an item. Still, Ultra Prime, they know they're strong at this point. Gonna teleport in and try for the play.
Okay, but the Dragon's already down, and Feather's going back in again. The Charm's gonna land, layered with the Equalizer. Amazing usage of the ultimates, and now Aki gets to fly forward with the Vault Breaker onto Zhang. Scion is tanky, but is he tanky enough to handle 5 members of Thunder Talk? Doesn't seem like it as he flashes over the wall, but another Vault Breaker is gonna sing home for Aki. That speeds the warfare secured for Thunder Talk, and Satap just can't stop hitting these charms. Finally, TT break this game.
You're not anywhere near as damaging as you otherwise would be, but that doesn't matter, not when Hoya's in a good spot. Ultra Prime looking for something a bit aggressive, Saber, you do not want to step to any of these bushes, bud.
Well, this is a very unfun game of Where's Waldo, and Saber is going to be the one caught. Equalizer down, they throw down cease and desist, everything layered on top of Saber, but he finally burns down. It's a clutch flash from Aki. Make sure he gets out without even trading his own life. Just like that, Hoya grabs a double, and Junhao try and wait out until that Otacon. But that's not what they're really going for. They're trying to take aggro over this Dragon. They've been spotted trying to take it. For now, they have control of the river. But Aki is looking for a flank angle. Feather, you know, he always wants to fly in with that headbutt pulverize. When I say start to drop the damage, and there goes Feather, gets the 3-man headbutt pulverize, and Satap's coming out of the flank with a clutch stun. Make sure Satap has to bail out of the fight. One more auto comes across for Baya. He gets the first kill. The Smolder, though, trying to reel on the front side of this fight. Feather doing massive protection towards Hoya, but they're having to flee from the pit. It's clutch stuns from Saber that bail out Ultra Prime, and just like that, the game is back on even tilt.
Satap, what are you doing? It's not so often that we see the flanking melee Ahri, but that's what Satap decided to do in that fight, and they can't play these fights that quickly. You need a pick to start them out, especially at this point in the game. Everybody drops pretty low for Ultra Prime. If this fight happens in a...
Yet. 1xN, to his credit, has done a fantastic job stacking up. 192 stacks in 19 minutes, as we are going to see the feats of strength go over to Ultra Prime, grabbing that last turret. I'm liking the tempo they're pushing now. They dropped the Rift Herald mid. They're trying to open up as much of the map as possible before the Otacon in about 30 seconds.
Teleport coming on in. That's definitely not going to save the tower. It was just Feather, obviously, with that unsealed spellbook. They should at least be able to stop this second charge out from the Rift Herald. There we go, just going to get...
I don't even see a way they could get in here, especially with Feather getting completely chunked down by Saber. Lands the full Talia combination. The Scion teleports over first. TT, you cannot surrender this Otacon. All this XP for nothing, but how do you get into this pit? It's already down below 4,000, and Aki is way off to the side. The Juggler is even here trying to make the 50-50, so Junhao secures the Otacon. Feather caught on the front side, trying to use the Breaker Will to stay up and alive, but his health bar is depleting rapidly. Aki's going to try to go in off to the side, but his Vault Breaker finds nothing. He goes in for the cease assist, goes wild, and drops off, and now Ultra Prime get to sing their song, running for a Baya double kill. The Weaver's well forward. Can Saber find the kill into Hoya?
Right there from Jiang, and that is also going to just draw members up towards the top side a little bit from Thunder Talk. It's going to open up this Drake. It's now going to be the sole point right here for Ultra Prime. But the pro still,
thank you.
You can't step to
vision.
it.
They have
Mom
no idea.
For vision.
Mom for vision. That is the hole that Thunder Talk are in. Feather going to eat a seismic shove here. Xiaoxia and Saber try and hold the line. Zhang going to also spend the ultimate. Tries to go out of the pit as Aki is stuck in the back here. Vault Breaker's back over. Baron's at about 2K. Can Aki get the steal here? Gets knocked up. Yes! Gets away with the steal. It was too early of a smite from Junhao. A lifeline to TT, but they need to escape with the purple banner, and they will do just that. Another topsy-turvy point in our game 1. TT survive and thrive with 4 of Baron.
Oh my god, Aki with the Vault Breaker in, the Vault Breaker out, the flash in, and the steal. He manages to do it right here. He gives Thunder Talk a lifeline. He's a little bit slower. He's syncing up the waves. He's also just removing some XP away from Ultra Prime. That's nice. That's going to give them a little bit extra right here. He's now going to be able to take down that tower, and that's actually the first tower of the game here for Thunder Talk. That's going to go a long way towards getting themselves a lot more gold. Thunder Talk, they have a ton of standing gold available to them on the map.
And where does all that need to funnel into? the insurance policy. For as much as we were worried about Vi and Ari not getting a good lead early on, 1xN has the IE done, has over 300 stacks. It's a whole new ball game that I know all you in the LPL remember. So many iconic Smolder games. Does 1xN have a staple one in the cards here so early into Split 3? Because at this point for Thunder Talk, he is the win god.
Absolutely. I mean, it's very close as well for Setab being able to pick up that death cap. So the item breakpoints are coming through for Thunder Talk. There's going to be a key fight right here. You cannot allow this soul to go over.
Have to watch for these flank lines. Aki's trying to remain hidden. Already has a Baron still under his belt. And it's just a second game for Thunder Talk. Does he have more heroics in store for us? Ultra Prime start up this Chemtech Drake, but they need to be careful. They're going to use the Weaver's Wall. Now looking to try and churn and burn, but Aki can get right over it. Equalizer's going to come down onto the backline, and now Ultra Prime is starting to get a bit scattered, but Feather is way below HP. Drops the Equalizer. Zhang is going to go in, but it's secured by Junhao. Gets his revenge on the Dragon, and Baya's going to pop Hoya, but 1xN remains untouched. He needs to find these low health bars. 1xN's flashing forward. It's a clutch. Zodia's coming out from Saber. 1xN trying to desperately kite back, but the Braum stuns, land, all the damage lands for Ultra Prime, and they find themselves the clutch fight win.
They're going to win the fight. They're going to pick themselves up the soul as well. And now what can Ultra Prime do with 4 members of Thunder Talk dead? They're going to push through the mid lane. Teleport coming in as well from Saber right here. They may be looking to try end this game.
They survive the Exodia Smolder for now, and they're looking to capitalize on it by getting their first game win of Split 3. Who's there to stop it so far? It's Feather respawning now, and Setab. But Zhang is so tanky, and the turrets are depleting rapidly. Sure, Feather gets a big headbutt pulverized, but why does Ultra Prime ever care about either of these two champions? All they care about is going for the win. Hoya's back up. We have a Nexus race, but Ultra Prime are going to win it and win game 1 of our series.
Sub 30 minutes as well right there for Ultra Prime. And that game, it was not clean. There were mistakes. They end up with the Baron stolen away from them. But still.
Alright. Well, TT, bro, Aki, this is your redemption game. Aki, Lisa.
Both junglers setting up around the same spot as Feather. Also looking to go in. There's the flash down from Setab into the dredge line. Look how the CC's layered beautifully. And Saber's going to fall and burns his flash on the way out. That's the same
miserable lane, but to be honest, he doesn't get a nice one of those. But it does open up a potential dive right here for Jiang, and he does not have a rage bar to play with.
No rage bar, no friends, and a whole lot of comeuppance coming his way. Tibbers dropped another great
play work topside as well, and that's now 2 kills into his back pocket. It does, of course, open up this Drake to go over to Ultra Prime. They very much need it. It's just going to be a Chemtech, though. Nothing too much right now. Drake stacking could be something for Ultra Prime to play around, though.
It really plays in. Take a look at the bottom screen here. Xiaoxia on the flank, doesn't have the solar flare. Junhao going to get hit with the resonating strike, and there goes down the cycle between worlds, but Setab is sectioned off and cut down. Just like that, the flank explodes, and TT are left dizzy trying to figure out where Setab went in those team fights. Set up this next Drake spawn, but the top laners are playing Ultimate Chicken. As down goes the all-out, but Hoya was not expecting Junhao to be waiting off to the wayside. He's running back towards the turret, but guess what? It's not his turret. Junhao is going to section him off and bap him down with the staff. Sooner or later, no matter how many shields or dashes this Cassante gets, he gets a house thrown to his forehead. Down goes Hoya. Aki finds a trade as the cross-mapping continues in this game, too.
Yeah, it's just going to be the Drake for the kill, but still, this is tons of plates going over to Jiang. They're going to be able to pick up this full tower right now, I think, and yeah, that's a big wave to be losing out on. This is a big objective to lose out on here as well. And actually, because we haven't had anybody pick up all of the kills right now, next kill is going to secure the feats right here for Ultra Prime if they're able to get it.
Aki's trying to continue that cross-mapping pressure, but pushing power of Ascena is just not there with 0 grubs in the pocket of Thunder Talk. We talked about it constantly. The wave pressure Ultra Prime bringing it's already bearing fruit as that first turret's picked up, but GT want to look for the dive here with Aki's power and Setab swinging over. There is the on the hunt pop, but there's a great kick into the resonating strike. Aki, great job sectioning off Baya and saying bye-bye, sending him back to the fountain.
Hey Slayer,
but Ultra Prime content cross-mapping once again, willing to secede this Herald for more turrets knocked there, but Ultra Prime, there's just no way into this river. You've got Jiyoung on the back end of this, trying to stack up the Gnar bar, but he's got to be careful. All of TT can just barrel down onto him. And they're going to have to give up this dragon. The Solar Flare's not going to find a stun. Xiaosa's trying to find a flank, but this time it falls completely flat. Instead, Tibbers throws down the gauntlet. Xiaosa down first. Hoya pulls one member into the pit. Jiyoung trying to fight his way out. Hoya's going to have to actually flash out of the pit as this fight starts to get messier and messier. Saber and Saintab in their own 1v1. Junhao going to fly in with the Cyclone, but it doesn't find any big marks.
There it is.
Jiyoung to get the Gnar ultimate. Saintab is slapped down just like that. Aki goes in, quickly goes his way back out, jumping towards his teammate. Dredgeline not going to allow Junhao the clutch flash, and Aki looking for a padded Lee Sin flank, and Baya's gonna walk right into the brush. Dredgeline down, the spell shield will not save you. Sivir sent back down to the fountain. The Aki,
especially as they get themselves a little bit more of those CS leads. Set up, also picking up that top lane tier 1 tower. And these plays, they're just all so back and forth, but that pick really, really well done onto Baya. If Aki can keep finding picks like that, then it doesn't matter that the team fight potential of the Lee Sin is no... You can feel it, it's tense right now.
Oh my god, Xiaosa, there he goes. Flashes, Zenith Blade, immediate cleanse. What I said does not eat the Solar Flare stun, so they get the stun out. Junhao goes next with the Flash Cyclone down, but again, doesn't get to save down. Guess who does? Saber does. Between worlds, Zhang tries to get himself out. Aki gonna flash after him, gets the kick, gets the Sonic Wave, and now Baya is sectioned off. Oh, the Ultra Prime, they went all out to kill Saintab, and it scatters them all over the river, and TT capitalize.
And they forget that Saintab really isn't the big carry of this game, not right now. That would be Aki. Picks himself up another kill in that one, and it is going to be the Drake that's now going to be sole point right here for Thunder Talk, and they are looking to send us to a game number 3.
Cloud sole point, starting to get more control of the map here. Thunder Talk with a very good answer back, and this time you can see the difference. It's a similar game plan. Early game-oriented Aki jungler. When he gets it, Aki's just going all damage with his build, but look who's getting picked off again. It's Saintab, but there's not an angle for Saber to go all in, so Xiaosa drops the Foliona combo and gets dropped back towards the gray screen. Just basically a Wukong. Cyclone is, the Aki show continues to thrill here. We go back to live, and he's completely blown up Saber. 6-0-2 on this full damage lead.
Absolutely. This is a place where we've seen a lot of teams throw away games, and as we've talked about, right, both of these teams sat near the bottom of Group Nirvana. They know how to make mistakes, but so far, so good. Is going to be another tower picked up by Thunder Talk. They've now evened up that tower advantage that Ultra Prime had worked so hard for during the early stages of the game. Next Drake is going to spawn, and this is going to be Soul right here. Where's the engage from Ultra Prime? Can they play this one out in a simple front-to-back style, or will they not even be allowed to step up?
Well, it starts with getting Jiyoung onto that Mega Gnar, but his Gnar bar is nowhere close to completed, so you don't have that big team fight ultimate. It's going to have to be the Cyclone. Xiaosa eats a Dredgeline, but he's going to be fine here. The Dragon down below 3k. We're going to have another 50-50. Solar Flare hits big, but the Smite comes through for Aki. Cloud Soul down for TT, and now Jiyoung has to get out of the fight. Hoya holding strong on the front line as the Cyclone goes completely deaf ears. Junhao has no ability to find carries, flashes out with the Trickster, the Blast Cone, all can save him, but Aki is hunting. The Sonic Wave falls just a bit short, but TT accomplished their goal once again. Cloud Soul for the rest of game 2.
And now they can push through this mid wave, open up this mid lane tier 2 tower, and just keep the pressure going if they want to, or pull back towards this Baron, get themselves a ton more vision, more reserved, and it's not allowing them to do any of the damage that they need to.
Oh, a Sleeping Giant. Saintab has the stun, Tibbers available, no flash, but like you called out, been marking Baya this whole game. Ultra Prime have no idea where this Baron is at.
There they go.
But it's Aki that's going to come after them. They get the Tibber stun down onto 2. They layer CC beautifully. Xiaosa blown up. Jiyoung cannot get it. He's not even Mega Gnar because it's just Aki running wild in the backline. Ultra Prime are crumbling to the might of Thunder Talk. No kills to be traded back. TT snap back from game 1 with a vengeance and an ace home to send this game and this series to the 3.
There's going to be 40 seconds until any of the big members for Thunder Talk have to worry. Ultra Prime going to lose this game. Like I said, it's going to be a game number 3. And it was control for Thunder Talk from the very beginning to the very end of this one. Ultra Prime, they could just never get involved. And we had questions, Slayer. We had so many questions about what the Aki Lee Sin was going to look like. But hey, it looks great in this game. He cruises to a victory for his team. Game number 3.
A deathless Lee Sin performance. Aki answers the call, silence the doubters, it shows why ThunderTalk chose him as their split 3 jungler. We are tied 1 apiece.
Huge right here for ThunderTalk. Still, these compositions are very, very different in a lot of ways. They both do want to
have so much of the tempo here, but one timer for TT, and they pick up the dragon.
Wait, what?
Cannot steal it. He goes in. Petrifying Gaze is not going to land onto Aki. The bailout comes across, and Aki is saved and flashes out. Complete 007 maneuver, and now TT can just run through the rest of Ultra Prime. Junhao has to flash over a wall, but T-Tab will follow him because he is not in his own jungle. He is in the property of TT. Dragon feats of warfare just like that over to ThunderTalk. TT want to keep the pedal to the metal, knowing they have such a good early lead, but they have to be careful leaving one of their laners to straggle back. One Glacial Prison, Lockdown, and Saber gets his first kill of the game.
They were thinking about it.
A lot of pigs coming back, maybe them collapsing towards this mid lane. Baya might be the target here for Aki, but Ixtal's impact does whiff. Can Junhao find an angle with this Glacial Prison first? Yes, he does get the slide by hit onto Aki. His Heartsteel doesn't really stacked up enough by now, but makes to grasp from being first to a legendary item. Aki can tank so much early damage and walk out scot-free.
Yeah, the fact he's already got that Heartsteel completed means he's fine. He does get chunked out for about half of his HP, though, and that is going to make stepping up for this Drake very, very tricky. I feel like as ThunderTalk, you might want to just concede this one. There's no point in throwing yourself away to fight. Aki even just smoked that Gromp, so he's not really looking for the steal here.
Here's the thing, though. Ultra Prime used 2 ultimates to get really low value out of Aki. Xiaosa's going to try and going off the side. Impale gets onto 2 into the hostile takeover. Aki serves them up on a platter, and the rest of TT chopped down at the bit. Nothing for Ultra Prime to try and find on the backside. Sure, they get Aki, but he provides a golden ticket to a massive lead in Game 3 for his squad.
Sure, okay. As soon as he smoked that Gromp, I was like, oh, they're going to leave that one alone. But ThunderTalk, they don't know the meaning of that word. They're now going to chase down onto the bottom side of the map a little bit as well.
Done?
Do they want to go for this play? No. Oh, hang on. Saber's alone now. Saber's alone now. Yeah.
All right. Wave coming in. No flash for Saber. Xiaosa trying to run his way back towards Junhao. Can he get close enough to save their slippery snake? No. The head is cut off. There's no more coming back on.
I was so sure that ThunderTalk had waited too long to make that dive.
No, Tab.
Don't do it.
The one to walk up, throws a Q in. They do see that Junhao goes towards the Drake. Now they can get better control of this very pivotal river brush. Culling down. Aki's going to gobble that up like Sunday breakfast. He does not care at all. Stacking health, so one ultimate comes off the table for Ultra Prime. Using ultimates for little value is what cost them that last fight. See if they can sink them better this time around as Hoya's looking for the flank. Glacial Prison going to come down. Aki gets the McHales, and once again, just absorbing ults like nothing. Gets control of the Drake, and a handshake onto Junhao. He's dead just like that. Hostile takeover. Going to hit onto both Saber and Xiaosa. Hoya not able to find the kill, but it's okay because Jiyoung dies on the backside of the fight. 1xN has all the damage, and the Realm Warp brings all of TT to the forefront. Another scattered pick down. 3 for 0. TT are rolling in Game 3.
And they're going to be able to turn back around and pick themselves up this Ocean Drake. Soul point completed here for ThunderTalk. They look shaky in game number 1, but game 2, game 3, they'd be looking a heck of a lot better. And all the way, there's no way that you can step up towards this one. I do like the decision here out of all. I've got to be honest. Taking these towers is going to be critical. Ooh. Jiyoung teleports topside as well, so they are looking to just melt through this tower, but I felt like they were going to get that tier 2 tower anyway.
This is definitely a bit wacky. You've also got Baya scrambling to farm jungle camps as he tries to get to items to make him important. And I think Ultra Prime may have stuck around too long up in the top lane because they're going to end up actually just trading top tier 2s across the board, so that little bit of gold they felt like they got back, it's really just the objective bounties that give them that advantage. And, well, hello, Hoya, all right. I know you guys are ahead, but you're not that far ahead. Luckily, Ambessa has 2 billion dashes, and he gets himself out of the 1v2.
Yeah, there's no miasma right there from Saber to keep him locked down. It's going to be just fine. Still, we were talking about that 8k gold lead. It did get cut down by quite a big chunk. Like you said, those objective bounties are huge, so good decision-making right here out of Volt. Hope and pray that they make a mistake at this point. Like,
well,
it's
on
really,
AL right now,
really
so
tricky.
I don't know how you beat Hope.
That would help. Hope would help in this situation. I'll be honest, that would probably make this a little bit easier of a game to play. Yeah, Ultra Prime is going to be very tricky. You're going to be relying right here on Junhao hitting a really big ulti. If you can hit a massive Glacial Prison, and then full follow-up, there's a chance. But the problem with that is, it's that last pick Renata, right? The Renata was so nice. We were very happy when it got locked in for good reason. The hostile takeover has just shut down everything that Ultra Prime wanted to do.
Nothing more fun than elite Renata gameplay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, these calls are getting worse and worse. Again, it's just Aki. It's just like last time. It's deja vu. He eats a Culling, he eats a Sejuani ult. At least gets Hoya to TP over, but again, Ultra Prime, all of their tools are down to even try and force a fight. They have to stand there, hope for a 50-50, hope to flash on top of Hoya. No, they get chunked up with another beautiful Impale hostile takeover. It's all layering into a buzzsaw named Thunder Talk. Goodbye, Ultra Prime. Sayonara to the tune of another ace home once they chase down Ji-Young.
Oh, Ji-Young, he's just about getting away. 1xN, he's got some very short-range guns in his pocket right now. The attempted recall coming through. Feather should spot him out here. Yep, does stop that one. Now, does Feather win this?
No,
Feather plus Wolves.
Ignite?
Plus Ignite. Ooh,
come on, Wolves.
Come on, you got this. Come on, Feather.
Oh, the Q.
Come on, Feather. The teleport in from Zetab.
No, come on, let Feather do it. Let Feather do it, Zetab. Oh.
Right, was that Saber was going to get ahead, Bio was going to get ahead, and they could just pump damage. But these are relatively short-range champions, and when your tanks are not tanking, and you don't deal a lot of damage, you're trying to step up way too close, and Thunder Talk, they're just finding it way too easy. Still, potential another fight is just going to be the Baron taken down. Xiaosha had the flank there, but I don't know that that saves you.
This is just over. Back it up, folks. There's no way unless CT make an overstep here. Xiaosha is going to come down with the flank. They're starting to layer the Magnet Storm into the counter-strike. Ji-Young's getting 3 hits on the 1xN, but the bailout and the hostile takeover.
He lives!
It's MVP Feather again to save his squad. Ace, Baron, time to pack this series up, Thunder Talk.
This one is gonna be over. 1xN living there is crazy, and like you said, it's all down to Feather. He has been gorgeous in this game. The hostile takeovers have been perfect. The bailouts have been perfect too, and a deathless ADC is his reward. Thunder Talk, they were a bit shaky in game number 1, but they have turned it on here in games 2 and 3.
A game 1 marred by topsy-turvy gameplay, mistakes, and a loss for Thunder Talk in the rearview mirror. The future and the present is now. Their first series win of Split 3.